You're watching Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
Joining me now, Dr. Lenore Metrick-Chen. We want to thank you for being with us today. You have a powerful exhibit you have put together. So this is about an exhibition at Drake University titled A Thin but Powerful Difference, Race and Embodiment. So how do you view that difference between race and embodiment?
Well, the difference is easy to explain, but it's harder in reality. Embodiment comes from the inside. It's how you feel about yourself, whereas race is really a social relationship. And I think a lot of times we're getting more familiar with the idea that race is not biological, but is a social construction and changes over time. And so I wanted to do an exhibition that explored the fact that there's a sense of embodiment and a sense of racialization that comes from the outside, and that these two are both power struggles.
Yeah. So when someone comes through your exhibition, what do you want them to feel? What do you want them to think?
I don't want them to think or feel anything in particular. There's so much to react to.
Yeah.
But I do want them to walk away empowered.
Okay. And you know, it gets conversations going. These are stunning pieces of work. How did this come to be? What was the moment that you decided you wanted to put this concept and this whole everything working together? How'd you conspire this?
Well, I've got a joint PhD in social science and art history, and I've always looked at art history from a social lens. And so when I got my job at Drake, I teach in that way cultural history as well as art history. The show is a product of having moved to Des Moines from Chicago. And in Chicago, we always thought that Iowa was white. And when I moved here, I discovered that that isn't so, that there are Black communities throughout Iowa, and that in fact, I believe that the ratio of Blacks in Des Moines, the percentage, is almost the national average. The ratio of inter-race couples is higher than the national average.
Interesting.
And as I lived here, I gradually got to know people of color and really wanted to use a platform that I am so fortunate to have at Drake, the Anderson Gallery, to bring attention to Iowa, to what's happening here in terms of race, and to say that this is part of the national struggle. The issues that are going on nationally occur here, and it was a labor of love.
Beautiful. Before we go, where can folks find you? How long is the exhibit going to be around?
The exhibit will be up until February 17th.
Okay.
We have two events, one on February 3rd, which is a panel discussion of artists and political activists on race, and one is a 25th anniversary exhibition of the gallery where artists will come and talk about their own work. And we are at Drake University at the Anderson Gallery.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here today. Stunning exhibits. I've been looking through this, the magazine that you gave me, and certainly powerful images and stories and conversations to be had, a lot of work to be done. And you know, it's going to change the way people see race, you know, hopefully for the better. Knowledge is power, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here today.